Hi everyone, and welcome to Be Your Own. My name's Shanna, and I am here to help you be the best version of yourself possible. We are coming up on spooky season. As a matter of fact, this is going to be airing on the first Saturday of October. As you can tell, I am in the spirit. I do love October. This is my favorite month. So let's get into it. First of all, please excuse the appearance of my skin. I had a lovely little 14-hour allergy attack a couple days ago. Yeah, sneezing for 14 hours straight. And that and an entire box of Kleenex and all of the cold meds I had to take like wreaked havoc on my skin, which is why my eye area looks awful, and the area here under my nose completely destroyed. The foundation is not laying right. Speaking of foundation, I have on the new Patrick Ta Turn Up the Base Full Coverage Foundation. Love it. And I did start off with the new NYX Glue Primer. That stuff lives up to its name. It is phenomenal. It's probably going to go viral. Be hard to get hold of. So get it while you can. It's awesome. I use the Denisa Myricks Yummy Skin Concealer under my eyes. Let's see, the One Size Powder. Brows Melt Brow Pencil and the Benefit Laminating Brow Gel, and my contour is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the Contour Stick in Fawn. So let's get on to the star of today's show. Actually, we're going to have two stars because this is a double episode. The Nomad Cosmetics Ghost Town USA palette. Oh, if the backdrop moves, it's just my cat. So yeah, she thinks it's a toy. First of all, check out the cover. You go from like your regular boom town to a ghost town. Love Nomad Cosmetics, love their formula. You open this up and it's like a gritty, grungy, neutral palette with a lot of blues and greens. But look at that color story and look at the embossings. I don't even want to use this. I mean, the palette is just so beautiful, and you've got really fun names. I mean, you've got like Tombstone, Deadwood, Quicksilver, Gold Rush, Stagecoach Mary, Ghost Train, Calamity Jane. Of course I'm going to be using that color today. I'm actually going to be using, let's see, I'm going to start with the like almost grayish mauve shade Undead Sheriff on my lids, and then I'm going to accent it with Calamity Jane, Skinner Saloon, Quicksilver, let's see, Smoky Quartz, and Rhyolite. But before we get into all of that goodness, I'm going to show you a handy dandy little trick that is basically going to give me great edges, serve as a guide, and provide an easy makeup look. Stencils. Stencils are your friend. Now, I did order some from Love Sienna, which my house like literally ate. So, oh, and I do have the IT Superhero No Tug Shadow Stick in cream that I've used as an eyeshadow base. So let's get started. Yes, this is going to look a little silly, but there is a method to my madness. So we're going to put the stencil here. And grab one with the other eye. I'm using the smoky eyeshadow. By the way, this is the Foxtail, if I'm not mistaken. These are available on Amazon. Like, the sheets are $5 each. They are very inexpensive. Smoky shadow? Yeah, but for some reason that one looks a little larger. Oh well. Okay, just pop that in. Bring it down. Okay. That one definitely looks like it has more paper on it. Should that be thinner? That should be thinner. Yeah, I'll figure it out. So we're going do this. Press it along the crease, bring it down like so. There we go. Something I really like about these, yeah, that's pretty even. Hands-free. Hands-free. Okay. So, you know what? We're just going to go straight into the eye look. And this one is being a little bit of a pain. You know what? I'm going to have to bring this up and down. Or I'm just going to have to move that one over. You know what? I'm going to transpose that one over in a second, because this, it's not sticking either. So that is a little bit of an issue. I might need to get another set. Oh, wait a minute. I've got another set over there. Okay. No, I don't. Where'd they go? I don't have time to play with this. All right, so let's start with just a basic eyeshadow brush. So how's everybody doing? If you are like in the path of that awful hurricane that just came through, Helene, how are you doing? I know that Western North Carolina got hit bad. All right, so let me just find the right brush to work with here. Luckily, you know, it wasn't bad here, but yeah, the western part of this state got torn up. I'm just going to go in with the Sigma blending brush. Really, what I'm looking for right now is just to get the right shape on the eye, and I'm going to go into the crease and come up a little bit, and I'm going to use the shade Skinner Saloon, which is that beautiful gray blue color. And Nomad shadows are really pigmented, so I am just taking like the tiniest bit on this brush. I'm just going along the stencil. I don't want to start with like too deep of a color. Look at that. Great shape along the crease, and I'm going to use that as my guideline. Just going to fill in a little bit more like so, and come up to the brow. Now let's get the other eye. I'm going to go back in. Oh my gosh, I mean, I am barely touching this, and the color payoff is amazing. Love Nomad. Love, love, love this brand. Actually, I'm going to see if I can go in with the other one. I'm just going to pull it down a bit more. Let's just do that. And I do apologize if you hear the fan, even though it's like not too warm outside, it's just humid, and I don't like heat and humidity. All right, so there we go. That works. Alright, so the trick with that is just to bring it down a little bit. Peel that off, and I've got my guide. So this Ghost Town palette, it's exactly that. Think Boomtowns, think the movie Tombstone, think Wyatt Earp. Blend that out. Yep. To our windshield wiper motions back and forth. Yeah, I like this medium color in the crease. It's going to be easy to build. And I think the darker colors and the shimmers are really gonna pop on this. And we can get up just a little bit. There we go. Get the shape going. Connect it with the tail of the brow. I love my Sigma brushes. Great quality, and they don't cost an arm and a leg. Builds up a little bit more on this eye. Don't worry, we'll follow up with just the right blush, highlight, and lipstick. But I wanted just to go ahead and dive into the eye palette. Okay, pretty good. Now, I want to stamp the crease with the darker shade Calamity Jane. And to do that, I'm going to go in with my Whoosh Beauty corner brush stamper, and then we're going to blend out. I've already set up a bit of a guide with the Skinner Saloon shade. Now I'm just going to take the brush, tap it in, and get that inner corner. Give it a little more color. There we go. There we go. I don't know if I ever told you this. I cannot close one eye. I cannot wink. It would make this so much easier. Ditto. My hubby is my hero. We're out of TP. I just brought some. Hey, you know. If you know, you know, okay? Oof. I'm gonna have to, like, get some heavy duty treatment products for my skin. It does not look good. Alright, so we've got that color stamped in. And I'm actually going to use this edge part to just fill in a little bit, sharpen it. Don't worry, we're going to blend that out with a lighter shadow. Bring that up through the wing. like that color a lot. That is a nice color. And as you can see, we've got kind of that darker inner corner going. Now, just FYI, and you've probably figured this out about my spooky season looks, these are not going to be for the faint of heart. They are going to be very dark, kind of grimy, grungy, and rampy. But they're so much fun. So much fun. We'll put those stencils over there for the time being. And now I'm going to grab another brush and just go with this tapered one, and I'm going to put Undead Sheriff all over the lid. That is a great color. Oh, that's a really great color. And we're also going to go in a little bit to that darker corner. Smudge it out a little. Now, when my cut crease stencils come in, this is going to be looking a lot better. Good. We're about to get to the fun bit. And if you're asking, oh, what's the fun bit? You'll see. This is also working as a great shadow to soften out that crease. That is a really good all-purpose color, I must say. All right. Now I am going to take that beautiful, almost gunmetal smoky quartz, and we're going to put that all over the lid. I'm just going to use my finger because these shimmers are very pigmented. I really don't want any fallout. No fallout. Perfect. Look at that color. I didn't even need to use any glitter glue. It's just sticking. What just fell? You know what? That's probably something I'm going to need. That's definitely something I'm going to need. I cannot wait to get my studio set up. Now we are going to, first of all, I'm going to see what fell. I know one of those was my highlighter brush. The other, I have no idea, but I'll probably figure it out soon. Okay, let's soften things up. I want a highlight color on the brow bone. For that, I'm going to use the Rhyolite. Oh, that's nice. And yes, just as I hoped, it is helping to diffuse this a little bit and looks really good. That's a nice highlight. Let's get the other eye. Like I said, this is a double episode, and I'm going to be getting into another Nomad palette, whereas this is kind of a more grungy neutral. The other one I'm going to be sharing with you today is a bit of a sort of dark jewel tone neutral. Well, not neutral, like dark jewel toned. I don't think there's even any fallout. Nomad, I love your eyeshadows. Ah, there's what fell. My mirror. There's no fallout. That is incredible. All right, so we've got the eyes on, or at least the eyeshadow. Let's go in with some liner on the bottom lash line. I am just going to grab a liner brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Dead Man's Hand, which is a very dark slate blue. It's a bit darker than the Calamity Jane. And I am just going to run this under my eye. Oh, that's pigmented. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is a good color though. This palette came out last year, last August, if I'm not mistaken. Sold out pretty quick. No surprise. I mean, the color story is just phenomenal. But I bought it up immediately because I have several Nomad palettes, but you know, I do have some that are favorites. And for the rest of the season, actually for the rest of the year, throughout October, spooky season, and throughout November and December, you are going to see a lot of Nomad palettes. Some, unfortunately, are no longer available, but I am definitely going to try to focus on ones that are available. Nomad is an independent beauty brand. Their color stories are based on generally a place, and they have a great theme, and the proceeds go to a charity, and each charity is listed on the packaging and in the campaign. All right, let's put where we're ahead with that dark slate blue. I do have a tiny bit of fallout. Grab a powder brush, take care of that. Easy peasy done. All right, now let's see, for mascara, I have the MACSTACK mascara in white that was a limited edition last year, and it makes a phenomenal lash primer. I mean, MAC has actually introduced a bona fide MACSTACK lash primer, but I like this one better because it has the original MACSTACK brush. It's working so well. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. And while I'm letting that dry, I'm actually going to go in with the trial size MACSTACK in black, because these trial sizes and the really tiny wand is perfect for the lower lash line. And I really prefer molded plastic or silicone brushes like this, especially for the lower lash line, because it doesn't make a mess. Oh, my skin is so dry. Like in warm weather, it's normal to oily, comfortable cheeks, oily in the T-zone. When cool weather kicks in, like my skin all over just goes more normal. But I do always use oil-free products because I don't want to clog my pores. I can't stand the feel of anything heavy on my skin. But I will be honest with you, my skin is insanely dehydrated right now. All right, next step, now that the primer's dried, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Maneater Mascara. This is a great volumizing formula, but again, if you look at the brush, it is a molded brush with hundreds of bristles, and this gives you a lot of length, separation, and volume, but it does not clump. Love this mascara. Oh, I need to get the Quicksilver on that inner corner. Do that after I put my mascara on. I will need like a small pencil brush to do that with. Okay, I thought that contour was oxidizing a bit, but it's still keeping up the cool tone. All right, so that eye's good. Such a good mascara. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. Now, I'm I'm going to grab my angled cheek brush. I'm going to go in with my blush, if I can find it.
One eternity later.
Hello. Where's my blush?
2,000 years later.
Well, here's my blush finish. Well, this is inconvenient. Alright, maybe I can rebrain and like put it back in the makeup bag. That'd be awesome.
A few moments later.
My blush has vanished. Fun. Well, my highlighter hasn't, and I've gone contour, so yeah, we're just gonna go with this. Alright, this is the NARS highlighter in Albatross. Sadly, NARS no longer makes highlighters, which makes me very sad because they were excellent. I mean, it's really good products. And of course, as soon as I finish this video, I'll find the blush, but no, that's okay. We're just gonna take this, add a bit of glow to the skin. Oh, I love that color. The blush I was going to use is the ColourPop Flirt Alert. It's just really pretty dusky mauve rose. You know what? This is working with just the highlighter. And this is the color Albatross, which is a gorgeous white gold. Just go with it. Put the protective sleeve back on that. Alright, so we are almost done here. I'm going to put on some lipstick, and I'm going to top the mascara off with a navy mascara because I think it's going to look really good with the blue theme we've got going. This is the Covergirl Cleantopia Great Formula, and it applies really well. I'm just going to go in and brush this right on top of the black. Oh my gosh, my poor skin is already like so dry, and I'm going to be washing my face 4 times tonight. Whew. Okay, I really like that dark blue. Well, it would help if I get my eyelashes and not my hair. Alright, let's pop on some lipstick and we are going to call it a day. Blue mascara looks really great with this look, and now we are going to top it off. Let's see. This is the Urban Decay Lip Liner in Rush, great mauve color. Alright, so earlier this month, one of my favorite indie brands, Unearthlycosmetics, put out the Gargoyle collection for Halloween. And, where is it? One of the items they put out was a stunning liquid lipstick trio. This is the color Moonlit Mauve, and I think it's going to set off these tones perfectly. this is a long-wear formula too. Okay, get the top. All right, I'm gonna let that dry for just a minute because of course I have something just a little extra I want to top this with. So our Ghost Town USA look is almost complete. I am letting that liquid lipstick dry down before I add one last touch. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the color, what color is it? Major Flex, I think. And as you can see, it's a really unique, like, metallic silver gunmetal color. It looks cool by itself. It's almost like a light gray blue with the shimmer in it. But I thought it would be a great topper for this lipstick to match the eyeshadow. Yep. All right. Let me find a lip brush. I just had one. There she is. Ooh, and she needs to be cleaned off something fierce. I'm just gonna have to use my hand. You know what? I'm gonna get too much pink on there, so I'm just going to use my finger. Start with a swatch of the gloss on the back of my hand. I'm going to show you, isn't that a cool color? I'm just going to put a touch in the center. Oh, I like that. Oh, and we've got to put that little bit of silver in the inner corner of the eye. Don't want to forget that because that is going to give it a really nice touch. Just like that little bit of the gloss gave the lipstick a new dimension. Alright, I need to find a pencil brush. Yes, I've got one in here, perfect. I think these came with like some gloss style shadows or something. I mean, they're still sealed. Okay, how is packaging outsmarting me? Here we go. Alright, and yes, the little corner of this one is going to be perfect. Go back into that beautiful Ghost Town palette. Go into the Quicksilver. Oh my gosh, that is like putty. Wow. Ooh, she's pigmented. She is pigmented, ladies and gentlemen. but oh, that is a perfect touch. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Spooky Season Nomad Style using the Ghost Town USA palette. But stick around, because this is just part 1 of 2 of this double episode. I'll see you in a minute.